Good morning, Keto Mo here. My name is Marna, in case you didn't know. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. So it's Monday, and my sister is on vacation, so the agency that we usually have come in every other Tuesday is going to be here all week. Pretty much the same girl Monday through Thursday. And so I'm glad that I'm going to have help. I plan on making some chocolates this morning, hoping for a good day. In fact, I know I'm going to have a good day today. I just know it. So just checking in. It is 5:08 right now, so I have to be upstairs at 5:15. And I hope everyone has a great day, and I will check in later. Okay, I'm making ketchup today because I ran out on Friday. So I thought I would show you how I make it, and I will at least get a video shot of the recipe at the end. So I'm using a can of tomato paste. I just got the stuff from Aldi today. And then a can of tomato sauce. Let's see. For liquids, let's see, we're using a 1/4 cup of water. Usually I actually add more water, but this time I'm going to just do as the recipe. That way it doesn't get too awful thin. So next is a 1/4 cup of, it says white vinegar, but I'm using apple cider vinegar. So a 1/4 cup plus 3 tablespoons. Okay. And I need to turn this on. Sorry if I move you around, I forgot to turn this on. Okay, so I'm just going to give it a quick stir. Okay, and then next we're going to do all of the dry ingredients. So you need a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. You gotta get it out. I'm using pink salt. So 1/2 teaspoon of pink salt. It just calls for salt, but the pink salt is what I use. So 1/4 teaspoon of onion powder. And that's what I'm using, the Aldi kind. 1/8 teaspoon of allspice. I'm just gonna use about half of this spoon here. So this is the allspice. Let's see, 1/8 teaspoon of ground cloves. I just bought this, so it's not open yet. My other ground clove was getting pretty old, so I thought I'd go ahead and buy some new. So 1/8 teaspoon of that. Okay. An 1/8 of a teaspoon of cinnamon. So this is the cinnamon I use because Ceylon cinnamon is supposed to be easier on the kidneys. And then an 1/8 of a teaspoon of garlic powder. I have this granulated garlic from Costco, so this is what I normally use. Okay, that is it for those ingredients. And then we're going to add some stevia. The recipe calls for granular Splenda, but I don't use Splenda. This is what I've been using for years. I use just the regular flavor of the Vitacost stevia, and I usually do about, well, a serving is 7 drops. I usually do about 21 drops. Okay, and if it's not sweet enough, I'll just go ahead and add more. But it should be good. So this is a little bit thicker than what I normally make it. I usually add more water, but I'm going to try and just do it this way. That's what it looks like.
I called the Medicare coverage helpline and they instantly looked up my coverage. The agent noticed there was coverage in my area that includes many benefits to make my life easier.
That seems probably sweet enough, I think.
In this one simple call, they offered to enroll me in a plan that includes rides to medical appointments, private home aid, doctors and nurses visits by telephone, and even home delivery.
I think I'm going to go ahead and add 7 more drops.
Dental, vision, hearing, and prescription drug coverage, all at no additional cost. Get what you deserve.
Okay.
Call the number on your screen now. It's free.
Call 800-491-7000. That's 800-491-7000. With 2019's most popular palette and paintbrush and tools online and in store, the Home Depot's making finding your color easier than ever. Get a colorful new experience.
Yep, that's right. That's perfect. It's looking pretty good so far. This is the jar that I will be putting it in, this right here. And then to cut down on the mess, I use one of these canning funnels. So I use one of these to funnel it in, just to cut down on any mess. So I'm going to let this cook for a little bit, and then I will show it to you once I get it into my mason jar. I forgot to show it earlier, but here's my ketchup. Okay, it's time to end this day. I thought I would end with a little bit of diamond painting. I don't even know what I can talk about, really, to be honest. I guess I could, talk about how my day went, it was pretty good. So we had someone from the agency in today, since my sister is on vacation. I don't know if you can see that. Let's see. I guess you can see that. Yeah. Okay. So, the agency girl will be here at least for another 3 days. She's gonna see if she can be here on Friday too, because she really likes my mom and my mom really likes her, and that's really important. We need somebody that my mom really likes. Someone that she will actually, get along with. And she's strong enough to lift my mother, because I am not strong enough to. I don't do the lifting just because I'm not strong enough. When my sister's here, she's the one that always does the lifting, and my dad does the lifting. And that's when it's time to give her showers, like when it has to be me and my dad, he does the lifting, I do the shower. When it's me and my sister, she does the lifting, she does the shower. The shower is also, giving my mom a shower is also very hard on my back. And we'll be doing that on Wednesday. And then the nurse came today to redress the wound on my mom's leg. And she also said that my mother was breathing very well today. She didn't hear anything in her lungs, no wheezing, no anything. So that was good. And I really don't have much else to say. Still wishing that I could get some time off, but I just don't see that happening. Tomorrow would normally be my day off, if you want to call it that, my 6 hours. But with my sister being gone, and there having to be, 2 of us here, I won't get that tomorrow. I mean, I can still come down and escape to my room, as I just have to go back up and help with the lifting, help my mom with things. So, because she's a 2-person transfer. I mean, like I said, I don't do the lifting, she does, but I have to be up there to help. So, I guess my sister will be back on Monday next week, I hope. Not that I mind, though, having the agency girl here. We really like her a lot. My mom just absolutely adores her. It's funny, because I guess my mom gets tired of looking at my face, because she mostly just gives me dirty looks all the time and screams at me. It's kind of funny. If I've been downstairs for a while and I'll go upstairs, she'll be all happy and smiling, and then she'll see me and she'll growl at me and scream at me and start giving me dirty looks. Probably because she's just tired of looking at my face. I'm the one that has to, give her medicine, and I'm the one that usually gives her breathing treatments, and I'm the one that's got to put that nasty gait belt on her that she hates. And I'm the one that insists that we put a sling on her, because it protects her one arm that doesn't move. It protects it from flopping around and getting hurt. So I'm the one that has to do all the bad things to her that she hates. She hates her breathing treatments, so she gets mad at me when it comes time to do breathing treatments. She has on her right foot is always swollen, so we keep it elevated during the day to keep the swelling down, and she gets mad at me when I do that. We have a special piece that goes on the wheelchair that elevates her leg. And so she absolutely hates that. And she's constantly trying to put her foot down, and then I come along and I put her foot back up, and she screams at me. And she can't talk, but she's very, very vocal. I mean, she can scream pretty loud and shrill. She screams at my dad every night. When he's trying to get her put in bed, he's trying his best to make her comfortable, so he has to jostle her around a little bit to make her comfortable, and that makes her mad. And she swings at him sometimes. So anyway, so here's where I keep all of my beads for my diamond painting. This is one setup I have. I have a couple of setups. They look different though. Each setup looks different. So right now what I'm doing is I want to start on these Y's right here. These Y's. And I'll come over here to the legend, and this is a DMC code. They are the same as the DMC floss. So this is 720. And I'll look in here. It looks like it's probably about some kind of an orange color. For 720, 741. Here's the 720. And then I'll go ahead and put this back in there. My sister, well, her husband bought me this container set. It's very popular among the diamond painting world. We get it at Harbor Freight. I'm not real thrilled about it because it's real cheap, but it works. I actually like my other system better. So this here is my usual set that I use. This is my usual setup. I don't have anything in them right now. So this one that I'm working on right now is going to be for my niece for Christmas. She really, really likes cats. That's what this is. You can't really see it real well with the camera angle. These things here, for those who don't do diamond painting or don't know, these things here are called drills, or they're also called diamonds. So these are square ones. They come in round and square. The square ones take a little bit longer because you have to place them just so. The round ones are much easier to work with. So this is what I do to just relax. I love doing this. It's very relaxing. My sister's the one that actually told me about this. She does not do this, nor would she ever do it, because she doesn't have the patience for it. But she told me about it one day. She said, this looks just like something you would do. And right then I looked it up on YouTube, watched some videos, and became hooked on it and became addicted to it. And it's very, very relaxing. It is hard on my back because of the way I'm bent over to see what I'm doing, and I have to wear readers while I'm doing this. I cannot see these symbols very good. And I usually have a light that shines through it, but it was making too bad of a reflection on the camera and you wouldn't be able to see what I was doing. But here's what it looks like. It's just a tracing pad underneath here that I'm using, and it makes the letters and the symbols easier to read. So I don't guess it's got too bad of a glare on it, but it also helps me see how crooked or how not so crooked my squares are. So I think I'm going to go ahead and close this out for today because I am very, very tired and I want to be in bed by 8:30, and I want to get uploading this, and actually I probably won't end up getting to bed until at least 9. So I will check in tomorrow. I'm going to try to do a pizza on camera. I don't know. If I do, I probably won't upload it until the 19th, maybe, I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I'm not real good on camera, so I don't know. Still makes me a little nervous, especially if I'm trying to cook something and, you know, hoping that whatever I'm cooking comes out looking all right. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and go, and like I said, I'll check back in tomorrow, and I hope that everyone has a great night. Bye-bye. Hopefully you can see this. This is the recipe for the ketchup. I don't know how good you can see that. If need be, I can, later on put the recipe in the description. And I also wanted to show you the picture of the diamond painting that I'm actually working on, the whole picture. So, this is what I was working on. I was working down here. And this is for my niece. This is called High Street Cats. So, okay, now I'm actually closing it out. So, good night, everyone.